The Bull Smith Mansion. It took 95 years to build this house. This house was built by Richard Bull Smith. My name is Nicholas. I am a young paranormal investigator in search of proof of the spirit world. I am also a person that can easily sense and feel spirit energy around me. I am joined by my grandmother, Helen, my uncle and cameraman, William, and my father and executive producer, Nick. We will search for ghosts at some of the world's most creepiest haunts. This is a haunted legacy. For our next mission, Nick and I are heading to a place not far from Smithtown, New York. The Bull Smith Mansion. Construction began in 1724 and was completed in 1819. This house was built by Richard Bull Smith, the founder and creator of Smithtown, New York. The house was also built by his father, Daniel Smith II. It was originally part of the family estate in Commack, New York. When Nick and I arrived at the house, we began our search. We just arrived at a remarkable landmark that has a beautiful lake, hiking trail, and a stunning mansion. So now we're going to take a closer look. Helen and William couldn't make it to this mission. It took 95 years to build this house. And it once served as the headquarters for the Smithtown Historical Society. Today, it is now a museum. And according to the Long Island Paranormal Investigators website, they reported that it's supposed to be haunted by Richard Bull Smith. So we're going to find out if that's true or not. Once we got inside the Bull Smith Mansion, we first decided to look at the exhibits before we started our ghost hunt. Wow, look at all these artifacts here. This house goes back a long way, and it has all these dioramas and old pictures. Look at this one. Richard Bull Smith must have done a good job. It took a long time, almost 100 years to build this mansion. Very impressive. Then I took out my digital voice recorder and did an EVP session. Let's see. It's very quiet in this house. You know this guy, isn't that great?
Old stuff here, look at this.
Look.
It's old products.
Yeah. I wasn't receiving anything on my voice recorder, so we went into another room in the house. Wow, look at that. It's like John's place, right?
Yeah, taxidermy.
Yeah, just sit down a minute. The inside of the Bull Smith Mansion very much reminded us of the Great River Manor's interior. Wow, look at this. It's like Johnny's place, right? Nothing. So far I'm not feeling anything, so let's keep looking around and See if I feel any presences or anything.
Come on.
It even smells like Johnny's place because the house goes back a long time.
Yeah, it's got that old smell.
I placed my voice recorder on top of one of the exhibits. Hold on. Leave it like that. I left it there for about 2 minutes. And after that, we decided to investigate one more room in the house. I took out a thermal imaging camera on my phone to see if I can capture any anomalies. I don't see anything. Thermal camera.
Yeah.
See that there?
There's always going to be heat by a window.
Heat by the window.
Yeah, because sunlight. Winter and summer, you're going to have that.
I decided to check my recordings to see if I caught any voices. I still didn't capture any voices on my voice recorder. So we wrapped up our investigation at the Bullsmith Mansion. Okay. Here at the Bullsmith Mansion, I didn't really feel anything. It doesn't mean anything. Before we left the house, I decided to announce something on camera to the Long Island Paranormal Investigators. So my conclusion to this house is, the Long Island Paranormal Investigators could be wrong. And if they are wrong, they're probably just doing that as a way to bring in more customers. Like I said, some of these places may not be haunted, so we gave it a shot and see what we thought, and we didn't really come across anything. And if it is haunted, who knows? Our work here is done. The Bullsmith Mansion goes back to when the founder of Smithtown was alive. And it has taken 95 years for him and his father to build this house. From what the Long Island Paranormal Investigators said, they claim that the house is haunted by its former owner. And they also said that the dolls move on their own in their cribs. But during our search there, we didn't see any dolls. It appears we did the right thing by searching in this house to see if the hauntings here are true or not. We will never forget our investigation here at Richard Bullsmith's home.